There's something that I've been struggling with, and it's this idea that Jewish people have to assimilate into the rest of the world, and we have to prepare ourselves for the fact that the whole world isn't Jewish. This is something that I'm being told, by the way. I don't actually agree with that. Just because the whole world isn't Jewish doesn't mean that we have to prepare ourselves for the world outside of our community. We do that just by living. Especially here in America, anywhere you go, things around you aren't Jewish. You want to go to the mall, there's other holidays that are being celebrated, especially Christianity. That's huge in America, right? We may have our Jewish communities, but we are seeing the outside world as well. For the most part, we have phones, we have internet, we have social media. We live in Jewish communities because it keeps our religion alive. And it's also really convenient when other people around you have the same religious values as you. I think this goes for anybody with any kind of values, that you want to surround yourself with people who think and act like you. It doesn't mean that there aren't people in your life who think differently. Again, we can't avoid the rest of the world. But also this obsession with the fact that my kids are missing out on the real world, I just don't get that. My kids, thank God, have a beautiful life. They're being raised in a beautiful home with loving parents. And I'm really proud of the way that we're raising our kids. And no offense, but in America right now, while there are some really good public schools, there's also a lot of stuff out there that is out of our control. And I just don't get why people so badly need us to live that life like everyone else. No matter how your kids are raised, they are going to meet people when they get older who are different than them. Even if you right now think that you're raising your kids to get to know everyone in the world, it's never going to happen. It's just not reality. So we raise our kids with values that we think are important to us, and they go out into the world and they learn kindness and responsibility and to be tolerant and to listen and to be understanding. At least I hope that's how you're raising your kids, because that's how I'm raising mine. And then they're going to meet a lot of people in the world who think and look different than they do, and they just have to be respectful. I feel like sometimes there are people here who either hate religion altogether, and that's why they're getting upset that I raise my kids with religion, or they're parenting and think that the way they parent is the one and only way to do it right. But guess what? There isn't one right way to parent. And me raising my children in a community surrounded by other Jewish people does not mean that they're going to go into the real world as evil Jews who think that they're better than anyone else. Because we as Jews do not think that we are better than anyone else. And this might be a little controversial, but just because you raise your kids with people of different faiths and backgrounds and ethnicities and all that doesn't mean that they're going to be good kids. That's not the deciding factor. And P.S. Jews come in all backgrounds and colors as well.